Hey, good morning, guys. I'm WUSA Season 5, Episode 107. I'm sitting outside the airport waiting for my friend to get here, and once he does, we're going to be able to get to the hotel and get some rest, and then tomorrow's our big day of making money. Yesterday was a very aggravating, long day. We walked 23,000 steps yesterday and only made like $450. It was a very frustrating day. I had like 12 or 13 stops and still couldn't make any money. But today is going to be much better, so we will see what happens with all that. Like I said, right now I'm just waiting for him to get here, and I'll probably update you first thing in the morning. I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back. We checked in the hotel and was heading to the casino just to take a quick look around. I heard that they might be asking for ID. If they do, I'm not going to even go in the casino. Even though I'm their top tier, I'm not doing that, so I don't want to have any issues. So, anyway, all right, I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back. So, they did not ask me for ID. So, I look like probably in my mid-30s or so. So, that's probably why. No, a little bit older than that. But I went in, and there was a lot of stuff in there. It just didn't pay very well. Some shockingly low payouts, but still ended up squeezing out a victory, plus 103. And now we're going to head back to the hotel. And I was going to bring some food, but it looks like there's nothing that's open. There used to be a machine right here that used to serve snacks, but I guess not. So we'll figure something out. Anyway, it's very late anyway, very early, so might as well get some sleep. Let's do that. Start fresh tomorrow. We have a lot of stuff to go over, and just go from there. So plus 103, and good night for now. And next time you hear from me, it'll be morning. All right, guys. Good morning. Good morning. About 3.5, 4 hours later, and we're ready to go. Heading back to the casino. Going to take a quick lap, and then probably grab some food, bring it back to the room, and get going. I'll also be logging into my work computer because I figure I can be logged on most of the day and get credit for the day instead of having to use sick time. I do have 2 meetings though if I decide to go that route, so make sure that I get those 2 meetings done. But right now, heading to the casino and gonna take a quick lap, and then I'll be back to update you. All right, guys, went down and took a quick look around, and a lot of the things were still exactly where they were earlier. It's only been 4 hours or so didn't find too much, but what I did find was pretty decent. I ended up ahead 201, so I was down here for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, so nice little hit, 201. And my friend was telling me that they were removing a lot of advantage players, so that's probably why I'm finding stuff. So a lot of probably the worst offenders are probably not around anymore, so some of the deals are going to be there. So right now, got some food, got a couple of sausage biscuits for each of us, heading back to the room. And you too, take care. Heading back to the room, and going to have some breakfast, going to go over some different things that we need to do today, and we're going to head out. So that's what's going on right now, and I'll be back to update you. All right, guys, I am back, and we just pulled up to our next stop of the day, and dropped my friend off down the street. He's going to be walking, and then I'm going to be coming in from a whole different area. And the goal is to work together but not look like we know each other. So I don't know if there's even a play here, but we figured in case there is, we can start right away. So right now, looking for a parking spot, and then we'll head in there. We'll check the tables, check the slots, all that kind of stuff, and hopefully come out with some money. So just last night, getting to the hotel, and then this morning just those 2 half-hour visits was almost the same amount of money that I made all day yesterday, so pretty crazy. All right, I'm gonna go in here. I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back, and you know what? That place ended up being a big nothing. We did actually find a couple things there, and played them through. Actually, we did one of them together as a team. That normally I wouldn't do it, but it actually hit early, and we ended up breaking even on it. So right now we're at a different place, and we're going to see if there's anything here. It looks like it's going to be not. We saw some people checking earlier, and I doubt we're going to find anything, but we'll see. All right, I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back, and that's 2 in a row where we didn't make any money. Actually, correction, the first place we did make money, but it was less than $1. But so that's 2 in a row, basically, where no profit. We're going to move on to another place, and this one does not look that great, but there's potential, so we're going to give it a shot. And we're actually going in separately, so it doesn't look like we're together, just in case there's something that we can do to help each other out. And if there's anything major in there, if it's like 50 cents, we're not splitting it, but if it's like $10, $20, or a long-term play, we're splitting it. So we'll see what happens. So right now, heading to the next casino. I already dropped him off, and I'll be back to update you. All right, guys, moved on to this next place, and just found 2 plays, and lost like 9 on one, won a little bit on the other one, and ended my session ahead 44. So not really that much in there. Smaller place, and just not a lot of good possibilities. It's the kind of place that like one person would stay in all the time by themselves, and that's pretty much what it's going to support, just 1 or 2 people, not a lot. So heading back to the car, probably get some food now, and figure out the afternoon. It's going to be a lot busier tonight. So all right, I'll be back. All right, guys, stopped and got some barbecue, so that was good. He's in there right now wrapping up, and I was out in the car doing my meeting. Meeting is over, and I'm pretty much done with my responsibilities for the day for work. Just got to stay active in the system, and everything is good. So right now we're going to travel about an hour, I think, and we're going to go to a different area and look around there, and then probably head back to the hotel and rest up before tonight's action. So that's what's going on right now, and I'll be back to update you. All right, guys, I am back. I am in the car taking a break for a minute. Been in that casino for a long time, waiting for the stars to align, and just hasn't happened yet. I'm going to stick around for a while longer. Been in there for a little over an hour. Just things aren't going the way they need to be. Right now, I am ahead $11. $11. So we'll see what happens here. Long night ahead of us, so hopefully things get better. When they do, things are going to be getting better quickly. So, just waiting for the right thing to happen here. So right now, taking a break for 5 minutes and getting back in there, plus 11, and I'll be back to update you. All right, guys, I am back. So did a trial, and it actually worked out pretty good. Just learning. It's good to expand your horizons, and it feels good for me to learn something new that I haven't done before. Well, I have, but limited. And it actually felt good to figure things out for myself, and to piece things together. Had some help along the way, which was very helpful. And so anyway, just to keep things simple here, ended the session ahead $242. So $242, and slot wise ended up ahead $12. So what are you going to do? Money is money, and that's, one step at a time. Now we're going to move on to another casino and another opportunity, hopefully, and I'll be back to update you soon. All right, guys, I am back. Let's talk and walk here. just leaving our room, we actually went to another place and had a good experience there. We're going to go back tomorrow and hit it again. It was a really, really good educational experience. We made a little bit of money, not much, like $100-something, but that wasn't the main point of it. The main point was understanding what we were doing and doing it effectively, and that's what happened. So that's the most important thing, is to be able to understand the basics and be able to implement it. So that was all good. I was really, really pleased about that. A bunch of crazy stuff I can't really explain happened. We came back to the hotel, couldn't get in the parking garage, it was out of order, and then found another entrance to it finally, and we were able to get in. So went back to the room, and actually while I was at that casino, they had biscuits and gravy, which is like the weirdest thing to have in the middle of the night. Got some biscuits and gravy, brought back a little cake, and right now I am back at our hotel. I'm heading downstairs to the casino, and we're gonna try to take another lap here and go from there. So we were plus, I'm not sure how much, around 120 or something like that. I'll be back. Alright guys, well, I just figured something out. I forgot that while we were playing that game, I had a voucher in my pocket for that place. It's like very far from here, about an hour from here. So I've got a $200 voucher in my pocket. I was ahead $102 on the slots there while I was waiting to do other stuff, and I left the voucher in my pocket. So I was just trying to combine like some smaller vouchers together in my pocket to go, take the money out, and I just found that voucher for 202. So tomorrow we'll have to head back over that direction. I think we were planning on going there anyway, but that's kind of unfortunate. As far as this place, I might be heading out here in a minute, but started off pretty good, finding good plays, and everything was going fine. I was up a little bit, not much, and then found a big play. It was about $4 a spin, and went terribly wrong, and I was down like, I want to say 100 and whatever, 150 or whatever, and then started walking around looking at other stuff, and everything that I was doing was slipping further and further and further and further down, and before you knew it, I was down as much as 1,100, and I went back to that same machine because I left an almost play. It was like borderline, and I was gonna play it, but I wasn't sure, and I'm like, well, I don't need to, I'm not down that much. I ended up playing it, ended up coming back a lot of it, and got off that machine down about 400, and then found another couple other ones to play. Hopefully it's not too loud in here. Played a couple other ones, and ended overall ahead. It's so stupid. Ended up ahead $2, and it's like, at that point, that's when I discovered the voucher for 202 in my pocket, and I'm like, it's like, why does this keep happening where I'm down a ton and I come back and I'm like even? I'm not ahead 200 or 300 or 400, I'm even. So it's like, it's pretty sick. So right now we are going to actually pick up this money right here. So frustrating. But we're going to go ahead and I think head back to the room. I've had enough for now. We'll start back up early in the morning tomorrow. What time is it now? It's like after 1 o'clock. So we can do our normal segments. Man, it's like so much stuff to go over. We're going to just make it really brief, though. I don't want it to take forever. What did you eat today, MW? And so here, we went to that barbecue place. I had some what they call moist brisket, and some sausage, spicy sausage, with some okra, fried okra, and some beans and rice, which I don't know why I'm going to all these places that have beans and rice, but did that. It was pretty good. had some hot sauce that wasn't very tasty, so I'm going to give it an 8 on a scale of 2 through ace. And later on I had a piece of cake. It was like a caramel cake, caramel, he said. I said caramel, he said caramel. Had that cake, it was okay, it was like a 6 on a scale of 2 through ace. And then had some biscuits and gravy right around 11 o'clock or so, and that was actually pretty good. I really savored that, it was good. I'll give that a 10 on a scale of 2 through ace. And what did you tip today, MW? I actually tipped a couple times because of something that we were doing that was a little bit different. I wanted to just keep the confidence and stuff going, and so I would say it was probably around $6 or so. Other than that, that was pretty much it. And that was over like 2 different places that we went. And then, what did you learn today? What did I learn? Wow. Actually learned a whole lot about this game that we're playing, and I never really actually played it live before. I played similar ones, but not this exact thing before, and really learned how to play it, what to do, all the different little details, and how to have an advantage on it, and how to hide the advantage on it. And my friend that was with me has been really great about that, helping me out with that, and so I can't complain about that at all. Really pleased with the way things went today. We didn't make a ton of money today. We made, I don't know, $500-600 today, but it was actually probably a little bit less than the day before. But the day before I went to like 14 stops, and it was so annoying to go $20, $0, $20, $1 back and forth and hardly make any money. And things calmed down today. We went to a lot less places, but did a lot more, you could say, worthwhile activities, and sets us up for tomorrow. Should be a really good day tomorrow. So we'll start bright and early tomorrow. I do have my work laptop with me, and I'm going to have my team meeting tomorrow morning, which is going to be kind of nuts because I'm so far away, and I'm on call. I'm not supposed to be more than 50 miles away from the office, and it's like, 4 figures. It's not like 50. So being that far away is a little bit concerning when I'm supposed to be the one to run in there if there's a problem. But we'll get by. All I have to do is survive tomorrow's team meeting, and then, it's Friday. So afternoon stuff, nothing major. I should be fine. Once I get past that team meeting, everything should be okay. So anyway, I think this was probably a shorter episode because I spent the day with somebody, and so we were talking and going over plans and things like that, and so didn't really have a chance to record as often as I would have liked to have, but everything worked out, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow. If you have any questions or comments, my email is mwusa21@gmail.com, mwusa21@gmail.com. See you next time.